You know how to counter Ramatra. Yeah, let me show you.
Apocalypse ain't over.
At range?
Double, triple kill.
But Flats, what if he uses his block and uses his nemesis form? Yeah, looks good to me. This can also be applied to every other character, yes. Just repeat the steps to every other character.
This was your best efforts.
How do you counter Hog? Well, I can show you how you counter Hog. So here's how you counter Hog.
Apocalypse ain't over.
Double
That's how you counter Hog. Well, Flats, what if you're fighting up close? Okay, sure. Oh, he's going for his heal? That's how you counter Hog. How do you counter Orisa? I'll show you how you counter Orisa. Oh, Orisa, she's big scary. She's got all her abilities. She's got her big scary abilities. Oh no. What am I gonna do? How do you counter Orisa? Oh, how do you counter Doomfist? I got you. Oh, he's flying around. He's doing all these crazy things. Oh my god, Doomfist! How do you counter Doomfist? How do you counter Rhine? You can pick this character, 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 not that character, this character, this character, this character, this character, this character, especially this character, 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 and this character. The only character you don't want to pick to counter Rhine is this character. I think Hog's basically really bad for the game. If you need a self-heal, just rework that out. I don't think you can. Hog's always had a self-heal. I think that's like his thing. Old self-heal was this though. Like you'd be running, self-heal, and then you can leave. You had no movement. You couldn't move while you were healing. That was the way old Hog worked, which was actually kind of insane. It also didn't give 50% resistance. True. Actually true. You, one, couldn't move, and two, didn't give resistance. Which is nuts. Think about that. Old Hog had 4 bullets. He didn't have 5. He had 4 bullets. Couldn't move while healing. Didn't give less damage or less ult charge. Overwatch 1, I don't. It's not a thing anymore, I don't think, because all the tanks give technically less. And it didn't have damage resistance. His pellet damage was a lot higher, though. Was it a lot higher? I don't think it was that much higher. Okay, well, but you say that, but there was also other things. Whole Hog used to push you a lot more. Now Whole Hog does a fuck ton of damage up close, and you can control it, and you can use your other abilities. I would say Hog is way stronger than even old 1.0 Hook Hog. Of course he is, all tanks are. There's only one tank now. No. in Overwatch 1, all of these buffs except the whole hog ones existed. So this buff was Overwatch 1. This buff was Overwatch 1. This, his fire rate and extra ammo was Overwatch 1. His damage resistance was Overwatch 1. He used to give less ult charge in Overwatch 1. So the only change that I would say is possibly relevant is he got 100 extra HP, he got a 50 extra healing, and he got control of his whole hog. So no, that argument doesn't actually hold up in any way, shape, or form. If anything, there's actually tanks that I would argue are fundamentally are much weaker than they were in Overwatch 1 originally. His whole hog was the worst part of his kit and his health. I'm not saying hog was overtuned to hell. He got better. Wait, you're saying... Yeah. Right, whole hog's big weakness was supposed to be you can't heal while you're during the middle of it, and you couldn't cancel it, and you couldn't use your abilities. That was whole hog's weakness. So you traded control over your abilities and healing for raw damage and push potential. So they said, okay, like pushing people into a corner and pushing them really, really far away actually doesn't make the ult that useful. So we'll actually make it so it doesn't push them nearly as far, and it will do more damage. Then they had to rework it so you actually still got pushed pretty hard, because people were getting one shot, like by the ultimate. Tanks were getting one shot by the beginning of whole hog. But now the weaknesses of whole hog is gone. So explain to me in what world you think this is cool. Like, I would just say, I'm just saying, like, I don't think, I think you're grossly underestimating how many buffs Hog has gotten in his career, as opposed to other characters like Ryan and Winston that have been legitimately just nerfed through their whole career. Old Reinhardt was insane, like, way back in the day. 3-second shatter was insane. 2000 shield. His armor was always super strong. And if I remember correctly, his ultimate got changed as well, didn't it? The no charge cancel? Dude, charge cancel is not it. Charge cancel is not an excuse for how you got for how he was. You think, do you genuinely think because I have the ability to hit cancel now that this is cool? Hi.
Any regrets?
Charge is the worst ability in Overwatch 1, hands down. Every tank player will tell you that. You know the only reason we got this is because my creator tournament, which we were supposed to make like an April Fool's type patch, I put that in there as a funny meme, and they were like, that's actually kind of cool, and they put it in the game. That's the only one-tap tool we have now, is the shatter itself. Ryan's ult had more verticality. You could hit Pharah out of the sky with it. Yeah, Ryan's shatter was insane back in the day, but that's the point. What I'm trying to say is, like, characters like Hog throughout their whole career have been buffed, while some of the older tanks like Ryan and Winston have been nerfed their whole career. And then you have new boys on the block, like Sigma, who can shield, left click, stun, cancel shield, and then have a defense matrix off cooldown. And on top of that too, Sigma's left click is much harder to hit than a swing is, but you have extra range and it does more damage. So, agree, Ryan is probably way easier to play and way easier to do that damage with and that cleave with, but in highly advanced, high skill metas, you'll never keep up. It just doesn't happen. And I think Ramatra, if Ramatra ever gets buffed, this form, like this, like poke, we're gonna be right back to where we were in old Overwatch. I don't know. That's my 2 cents.